フォーエバースーパー戦隊、ゼニスマン。
As Nostal City continues being invaded, we see three alien-like monsters who watched the city's destruction. The male voice revealed to be Altio is pleased of how their first invasion in the non-violence Earth is going to see so many people fearing for their lives. As the second male voice named Tremor is happy that destruction has returned to continue what their comrades have started. Before the female voice named Silence reveals that the Warriors of Light will not appear to stop their plan of turning Earth into a new of their own desires, as they continue to watch various foot soldiers attacking innocent people and police officers. Meanwhile, inside of a dark void we see Masaya unconscious before he wakes up, looking around to wonder if he really died from the falling debris by not having superpowers or immortality, as if the gods didn't respond to his prayer. However, a male voice hears the teenager's voice by answering that he's not, as the voice reveals that he rescued Masaya for a purpose, save the universe from the invasion, resulting in the male voice to reveal himself as a human.
レガシーには英雄ロックンロール。
After Masaya asks his name, the latter reveals himself as Heimu, who has predicted the invasion that made him prepare for this event to strike back. After telling Masaya that he is chosen after saving the young boy from the collapsing tower and loves to be connected in harmony, Heimu gives him the karaoke microphone called the Transinger along with the White Ranger ring, which felt similarly different from various superheroes according to Masaya. Heimu reveals he will explain about the difference later on as well as himself before telling Masaya to save the world from the evil forces that invaded his city. This made Masaya to shockingly wonder how he will return to Nostal City if he's in a black void, to still wonder if he's actually dead and that Heimu will resurrect him to return to the surface. Heimu sighs by answering again Masaya is not dead and the void is not heaven, as he reveals he teleport the teenager to be safe from death, which makes Masaya to fully understand and thanks Heimu before saying he needs to reveal this to Suito, who is worried sick about his death. However, Heimu warns him to not do that but just tell her that he have immortality or superpowers or whatever before teleporting Masaya back to Nostal City. As Heimu quietly says, Suito, huh? Back in Nostal City, the invasion continues on as the three monsters are taking a stroll around the plaza just until they see a white light that brings Masaya standing to the ground, who sees them in confrontation. Although Tremor mockingly asks how will an imaginative boy like Masaya stop the three's attack, the teenager happily tells them to not underestimate the power of nostalgia and harmony together before he inserts the White Ranger ring onto his Transinger, performing a dance move before shouting "Tone up," pressing the red button to transform Masaya into a White Ranger. Much to his amazement, after the stunned three ask his hero name, Masaya looks at the Z on his armor and, through the transformation quotes, decides to call himself Zenithman. The three sent out the foot soldiers now called Moors to deal with this Earth's first reality hero, who easily defeats the Horde, but not strong enough against Altio, Tremor and Silence. Just as he was about to get destroyed, Zenithman can hear a voice from afar near a chair below, making him see a golden ring by shouting, "Reach out your hand." Confused and shocked upon this, Zenithman reaches out his hand that allows the ring to floatingly charge towards his palm to grab it, revealing it to be the number 50 ring, much to the three monsters' surprise and anger that the ring of the 50 Super Sentai was already found. Zenithman is confused upon the name Super Sentai just until the voice in the ring again tells the hero to insert that ring onto his Transinger and press the black button. Zenithman does so, because of that button allows it to summon the first 5 beasts, Go Wolf, Leon, Tyranno, Eagle, and Unicorn, known as the number 1 Sentai Go Zenithman, who the 5 are happy that someone has found them to be free from the ring, much to the White Ranger's surprise upon a superhero team that he didn't know about. However, he noticed that the 5's voice are not similar to the one he heard, as the reason the 5 beasts came to help Zenithman. The Go Zenithmans take on the 3 aliens, whose designs are kinda similar to Bellum, Vidal, and Pestis respectively according to the 5 beasts. With Zenithman's help, who the latter impresses by this accidentally presses the green button that plays winner, Go Zenithman, making him feel pumped up from that theme song to weaken the three aliens. Seeing the three's defeat while he was out leading a group of Moris attacking the people, a JAKQ known as JAKQ arrives to take down Zenithman and the Go Zenithman, allowing the three aliens to retreat, as this leads to begin a #1 battle of who will determine the first fate of the Earth. JAKQ versus Zenithman, making the latter confused about the introduction as he already did one after transforming, with the help of using the 5 beasts weapons they give him. Zenithman destroys the Black Cross Army themed JAKQ with the #1 Zenith finish, winning the #1 battle, as the Go Zenithman reveal that time is up as they return to the ring, making the young hero confused. With the battle over, however, JAKQ begins to turn into a giant thanks to being reactivated. Zenithman then hears the voice from the ring again, telling him to press the yellow button. Doing so, that summons a giant golden hand that transforms into a robo with a red wolf helmet design. Much to the hero's amazement, the robo reveals himself as TegaSword, who called out to the hero to grab and use the ring as a way to help him defeat the three aliens of their fallen comrades' attack. Understanding this, Zenithman jumps into TegaSword's cockpit, still transformed, to help the last giant weaken JAKQ, destroying him with the Outlaw Breaker finisher, saving Nostal City, which turns back to normal, as well as people forgetting about what just happened. The three aliens get ticked off by this as they retreat to space, after TS transfers back into the ring. The transformed Masaya thanks the robo for the help, but why did the three aliens mention Super Sentai that the Go Zenithman are part of, as TS reveals he will get to know them later on, telling him to continue protecting everyone's happiness from future attacks. After getting embarrassed from people who saw him talking to a ring that is weird to them, Masaya runs off to find a crying Suito who sees the city's restoration, as her memory of the attack didn't get erased. She sees Masaya alive and rushes towards him to hug him, telling him that she's been worried sick and scolds him to not do something childish during terrible situations again. Masaya calms her down by saying that the gods give him immortality or superpowers to survive the debris. The two then look around to see many people continue being happy as a result of forgetting about the invasion. Masaya promises that he will find a way to cheer up Suito as he takes her back inside the Nostalgia Center to head to the karaoke club to sing together. This was viewed by I'm from the Dark Void, who says that this is just the beginning of not only the battle against the three aliens, but also finding the Super Sentai rings, as he reveals 4 more Ranger rings of the colors black, blue, yellow, and pink, meaning that Masaya needs to gather 4 recruits to join him. Meanwhile, in another planet, the three aliens return home to a computer system as they see 5 credits on the screen. As this isn't enough for the three's goal of changing Earth to a new of their desires, and that they need more monster attacks to achieve more credits if they want their Lord, Z-, a new body to be generative. Z-, as a night chatbot, comments to the three to continue on the mission of attacking Earth in future days.